But then there was some greats that were just real disciplined, like strong, like Marvin Hagler's my best example for that. He was just constantly training, never out of shape, never got fat, always doing sit-ups and push-ups.
He was a ferocious animal, right through his body.
Yeah, oh, he was chiseled. When I was a kid growing up in Boston, Hagler was the middleweight champion of the world. And I used to see, they used to have video of him running. They played it on the news. He was running on there was the dunes, sand dunes in Cape Cod in the winter, freezing cold, with a hoodie on, running, screaming, war, war!
Crazy, right?
Oh, it was amazing.
Better not punch himself out.
John Mugabe is some tough customer. Takes another shot.
He's hit Hagler with some good shots too, Tim.
He attempted to grab Hagler. And Mugabe fires back. He lands a left hook.
Mugabe is tie-in now.
What a round! Stance and says, move me, try to. Well, Hagler's doing it now.
The way he usually does. Now he's fighting orthodox style. Seems to be much better off in this fight. Oh, a good straight left by Hagler. And a right hook.
Even. Oh, an uppercut lead, that landed.
He come out a much more popular fighter.
It's strong, and there's against Marvin Hagler. It must be a little frustrating to not see him respond, react. That's what's happening to Mugabe.
Well, again, he's also Tim. So I don't think that either guy, right now, fatigue is.
Round 9 scheduled for 12, and there's a right hand from the challenger. With their comments are saying, just get back into your rhythm, Marvin.
Mugabe's landing a lot of good punches now, Tim.
Yes, he is. That last
At times, Hagler falls apart. He forgets what he's doing, it seems like.
big left hook by Hagler.
Right, wide shot.
Well, that's the key. The key is the punishment. That's why he's tired. And Hagler, uppercut inside by the challenger. Wings 2 over the top just for good measure, and he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. Mugabe finally goes down. In the 11th round, he's more dead tired than anything else, and it's all over. He's just exhausted from the continual assault. Marvelous Marvin Hagler retains his undisputed middleweight championship of the world with an 11th round knockout.
I am Marvin Hagler. Hagler beginning to score with the left hand a little bit. Snapped it like that. And a combination again, another right hand. Ball comes alive. Over the right hand in the face of Hamso. Hamso continues to pour in on the champion Marvin Hagler, who scores once more with a right hand and a left cross. Still does not appear to be hurt. He's taken an awful lot of punishment from the champion. Left hand by Hamso, right up on the cut of Marvin Hagler. Wild right hand, and now a right hand to the body of Hamso. Hamso has his manager against the ropes, and he pounds on it. And Hamso scores once again to the face of Marvin Hagler. Hagler is cut both on the inside and the outside of the right eye. 2 sharp jabs by Marvin Hagler. And a right hand a little bit short by Hagler. Hamso. Left hand to the ribs, all right to the face. Hamso back against the rope. And now the steam seems to have gone from Mustafa Hamso. Not so from the champion Marvin Hagler. End of round 10. Scores by Marvin Hagler and another right hand to the face, and the eyes continue to bleed at Mustafa Hamso. Hagler combination, scoring it well. Crowd is alive. Right hand to the face once more of Hamso. Hamso obviously taking his corner seriously. This is the last round, and it looks very much right now as though it will be. Well, Hamso has sustained more cuts
his eye, and I don't see no way this fight can continue.
This time, I think everybody is in agreement that the fight cannot go on much longer. Octavio Manon taking a very close look now at Mustafa Hamsho. Hamsho cut along the bridge of the nose, on the eye, inside the mouth, both eyes. And yet another. Combinations of punches by the champion. Tries to go downstairs, comes up a right hand snap to right back. Hamsho is against the ropes, takes another right hand, and an uppercut. Hamsho's corner is up, and they are saying, that's it, that's all. Is saying stop it. The referee does so. The fight is over, and Marvin Hagler has retained his undisputed middleweight championship of the world. What can you say?
You can't say anything, but this guy is truly ever the greatest middleweight in the world. Without a question.
And he really got all he wanted from Mustafa Hamsho.
Hagler's trying to do. He seems a certain amount of frustration about him. He's getting on top just a bit now, isn't he?
He's much stronger inside, but he is allowing Obel to catch him with those dangerous right bolo punches, and he can't afford to do that because you get caught on the whiskers, your lights can be turned out.
Well, we'll see whose lights are going out here because the punches are getting harder in the fourth round now. I think the reconnaissance stuff is over and the battle's starting. So this is old-fashioned battling, this is. See, he was all right when he was on top, Obel, but when he's under fire like this, we've got to test now the grit and the test of wills at this level, I promise you, in championship fights. And this battering ram of a champion coming at you. Obel seeks to grab and hold a little bit like that, you realise that he is being hurt inside. Well, there you are, nearly put the lights out with that swing, Hagler. Must be a demoralising man to fight, Hagler. Obel's thrown good right hands to the body, that's knocked other people out, hasn't made much impression on this fella. Really is built like a brick air raid shelter for a middleweight. Mind you, the fellow next to me's got enough muscles to be pushing me off the seat, Tony Sifton. This fellow's got muscles coming out of his ears, Hagler, isn't he? Hagler's not always a brawling fighter. He won the AAU championships when he was 20, at a time when Ray Leonard couldn't win them, so he knows a bit about the boxing business as well. A minute to go in the round. Good inside fighting here. They're certainly not doing too much clinching. This is the sort of fighting that suits you. He must be a demoralising man to fight, Hagler. Obel's thrown good right hands to the body, that's knocked other people out, hasn't made much impression on this fella. Really is built like a brick air raid shelter for a middleweight. Mind you, the fellow next. This fellow's got muscles coming out of his ears, Hagler, isn't he? Hagler's not always a brawling fighter. He won the AAU championships when he was 20, at a time when Ray Leonard couldn't win them, so he knows a bit about the boxing business as well. A minute to go in the round. Good inside fighting here. They're certainly not doing too much clinching. This is the sort of fighting that suits your style, isn't it, Tony?
Yes, but he's certainly breaking Obel down now. But Hagler's firing on.
Well, that was it. The man who looked like getting on top. The first good punch he's been caught, and I'm wondering now whether he's even going to make the count. No, he isn't. The legs have buckled under him in round 5. It took Hagler a while to get into his stride, and when he did, it was good night all, or in this case, good morning all. So the 5th defense of the World Boxing.
In front of him, tries to move his hands.
Hagler's 25 years of age, so he's still plenty young enough to go all the way to the top, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Timmins used that as a ploy or not, but it looks like he's having a little bit of a... Is that what we're going to find out?
Well, I'll tell you, they're both looking a little shot-worn right now, but naturally the other, Hagler's throwing the best punches, but Deming is landing some good punches.
Now, Hagler's backed off a little bit.
Determined fighter. He can really take the courage out of you. He just doesn't stop.
Hagler's using, Deming is looking at the clock right now. He found out where the clock was. You'll see him looking up every once in a while.
Hagler really landed a right hand.
Either Deming takes the greatest punch in the boxing business, or Hagler is not a good puncher.
Well, as you pointed out before,
What do you mean by a clubber?
well, he doesn't have that real snap in the punch. He has strong arms.
Oh!
That was a different right hand. And those strong arms just did the job.
Hagler goes to the neutral corner. Rosadilla now is making sure that Doug Deming knows where he is.
Just club him to death.
A minute left. A minute left in round number 8.
Right again.
All over. That right hand was a number.
Well, we have 47 seconds to go.
No, it's all over, Gil.
Yeah, it looks that way.
It's all over.
They should stop this fight. Hagler just looked at the referee and asked him to stop it.
Rosadilla
All
stops
over.
it. There it is. The winner's Marvin Hagler. His 31st knockout. It came with 38 seconds left in round number 8. The Olympic.
And here we go, round 1. Hagler, right off the bat, attempting to get inside. He'd love to be able to pin Hearns on the ropes if he can.
A more aggressive start by Hagler. Look at him, right for the body. Marvin Hagler only wants the body, and he bangs Marvin. Oh, Hearns may have hurt him with a right hand.
Hearns with another right. Hearns hits him with an uppercut. Hagler
He's hurt.
is hurt. Hagler is stunned. Hearns got inside, hit him with a right uppercut. Marvin ties him up.
Marvin Hagler is still hurt.
So it was Hagler coming out like a bullet. A good left by Hagler, but Hearns didn't flinch. Marvin going for the body. Wild first round.
Wow, what a shot. And it was Hagler who initiated it, not Thomas Hearns.
And a left
Good
by
hook
Hagler. Hearns comes back. Another right. That one stunned Hearns. What a first minute of the fight.
Tommy Hearns has been able to drop that right hand in, and it has hurt Hagler, a surprise to many people.
Another right hand from Hearns. Hearns moving. Hagler still pursuing. Comes in with a right. Missing with a left hook.
Here's where I believe Hagler should turn to righty. He could block that right hand easier, and he would land his own left hook.
Hearns with a devastating punch. Swelling near Hagler's left eye. Again, Tommy trying to come inside the hands of Hagler.
Low blow by Hearns. Hagler still looking for the body.
A right by Hagler. Good right got in. He has Hearns where he'd love to keep him on the ropes, but Tommy comes off easily. Another good right by Hearns.
Hagler is now shaking those right hands off, though, Al. He was stunned a little early, and he's normally a slow starter.
He's also bleeding. Hagler is cut. Hagler is cut. Bridge of the nose.
Hagler hitting him low. He is banging the body well. He is taking shots to the head.
He blocks that right. Hearns tries to come in with the uppercut, and Hagler ties him up with a minute to go in a wild first round. Marvin with a good left hand.
There's blood all over Marvin Hagler's face. Can't tell where it's coming from.
I thought it started from the bridge of the nose originally, but blood all over the face of Hagler here in round one. But Hagler has him on the rope. Hagler working on him. Hagler relentless, but Hearns trying to box his way out. Half a minute to go in round one. How far can this one go? Not very far at this pace.
This is where Hagler wants him, but Hearns counter-punching off those ropes fairly effectively.
Tremendous first round. Hagler pinning him to the rope, working on him, but Hearns uppercutting again. Hagler bloody. A tremendous, sensational first round as Hearns gets hurt. Hearns got stunned. Hagler was stunned early in the round. Great first round.
Wow.
Incredible.
Perhaps one of the best in middleweight history.
Well, the first round lived up to all the hype, and then some. Round two now.
Oh.
The club, left hand by Hagler.
They said this fight would be determined on heart and the good chin. Right now, that's exactly what it's being determined on. Both men have been hurt.
Two.
Hagler has fought most of this round as a righty. Now he switches southpaw and lands. Not as effective as a righty as I thought, but now as a southpaw, the jab lands well.
That right jab. Hagler coming in with a left. Richard Steele saying, punch your way out, punch your way out.
A key element now is Hagler is working when he's on the inside. He's not just holding. He's
fluid and moving. Trying to get inside. Again, the cut opens up over Hagler's forehead. And the blood begins to trickle down. Hagler working inside, now up top. Half a minute to go in round two.
Oh, what a left.
Hearns trading with him. Hagler comes back to the right or left, and another right. He has Hearns in trouble on the ropes. Tommy trying to punch his way off the ropes. Hagler wants to keep him there, goes to the body.
Hagler throws low blows. Marvin Hagler wants to turn this into an alley war, and he's done it. Another low blow. Richard Steele may take points away soon, but will it matter?
Second round coming to an end. Hagler bloody, but very much unbound. End of round two.
Can Hagler get to him in this posture?
Some people thought, as he again becomes off balance, some thought that if Hearns stayed outside and stayed on his bicycle, it would become a dull fight with Marvin chasing him.
But Marvin has been able to corner him, and when Marvin gets him in the corner, he is roughhousing him well.
Again, Hagler is all bloodied. Time is called by Richard Steele to send Hagler over to the ring doctor. Hagler wants is the fight to be stopped. The doctor looks at it. Back comes Hagler with a wild left hand. It has to be impeding his vision with the right eye. You never know it though. Tremendous right. Hearns appears rubbery. He appeared that way in the second round.
You know, Richard Steele is breaking these fighters very quick shots.
Another right hand. Hearns turns his back, takes another right. Hearns in deep trouble again. Hearns is down. Hearns is down in the third round and on his back. And he's not going to beat the count. I don't believe. Tommy Hearns tries to get up and
They've got to stop this fight.
Does he get up? He just doesn't know. He can't continue. It's Hagler full of blood. Blood, no doubt, impeding his vision, stopping him in the third round after Hearns almost ended it on a first-round knockout. It didn't go very far, but it was a beauty.
And Tommy Hearns predicted a knockout in the third. Instead,